What's your favorite Bad Bunny song?
I already got one. Sorry about that.
I don't know who that is.
I never heard of Bad Bunny.
I don't know who that is.
He's
I heard
performing
him
at
perform
halftime.
but yeah, I don't know who that is.
I don't know no Bad Bunny song.
Do you think they made a mistake?
I believe so. I ain't never heard of bro till now.
I don't have one.
I don't listen to him.
I don't know any song.
Oh, what the heck's it called? I blanked out the name.
I don't think I have one.
I don't know Bad Bunny song.
That's a tough one.
I don't have one.
I don't really listen to Bad, but I can't lie.
I really do not know any.
I haven't listened to any songs.
I don't know any to keep it G.
I just tuned into Bad Bunny this morning because is it DTMF? DTM2.
Your second favorite.
I don't think I can name it.
I like Titi Mi Pregunto, Seda, and Moscow Mule.
What is it, Monaco?
The one with Cardi B. I can't remember the name. I don't really listen to Bad Bunny, bro. It's the one that go, ooh, boy, boy, boy. That's all I know, though. That's because Drewski be singing it.
I know the words or like the name of it. I never heard
Yeah,
of Bad
just
Bunny.
say this, La Camiseta.
La Camiseta. Yeah, there we go. That's
La
my favorite.
Camiseta?
La
Okay,
Camiseta.
that means t-shirt in Spanish.
Bad Bunny was not lying when he said we had to learn Spanish to watch the Super Bowl. That was hands down, and I'm not being over dramatic, the goddamn worst shit I ever just had to force myself to watch. A nigga over here with his phone in his hand with Google Translate up close to this TV screen trying to understand what the fuck's going on. And then he walks out with this revolutionary walk on American land in an American stadium with all of these foreign nation flags standing up against God knows what. And it looks like revolutionary in American country. I'm so tired of this shit. First it was with the niggas with BLM. Then it was with the Asians with the Asian hate. Now it's with the Latinos. Bro, the shit, it's cringe. It's cringe. It's completely cringe anytime that the status quo, the elites, pop culture, whatever you want to say, when they take an interest in any minority group, it becomes the most cringe. And they try to reenact real men, real women that truly stood up against oppression and had to put their lives on the line for what they believe. This right here is a rich motherfucker, a rich gay at that, which you never could have been in the past. For one, you couldn't have been rich and couldn't have been able to be successful being gay. So just you being able to have the success in America and standing up there and not speaking English for the people that helped make you a big star, because you ain't really a star until America recognizes you. Don't get that twisted. You come here, you speak in Spanish, we don't understand what the going on, and then you come out there walking up looking like a revolutionary. Bro, I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted with the NFL. This been on some gay shit. It can't get worse than what it is. I'm absolutely disgusted with it. And this ain't just me being no conservative and being pissed about it. I don't want to think about politics when I'm watching football. And I do politics for a fucking living. We do this stuff to disconnect from the simulation. I want brain rot sometimes. Now everything has to be political. That shit was trash. Nobody wants to see this shit. Nobody's asking for this. Nobody wants to see all of this, that shit at the Super Bowl. This is an American sport made for Americans by Americans. It's not a stretch. That was good. I'm so tired of politics being forced on me. Having this guy running all across the screen, hopping his way to and from. Nobody's satisfied with that. I kid you not. If you'd have told me 10 years ago that a Super Bowl in America was going to be entirely in Spanish, I wouldn't believe you. And then out of all people, amid the release of the Epstein files, they bring Lady Gaga out this bitch. I can't make this stuff up. I'm disappointed. If there was ever a chance to get disappointed in the NFL, I'm there. It can't get worse than where it already was, but damn it, they found a way, man. Show, El Super Bowl. I want to say other words, bro, but kids watch.
So Bad Bunny finally performed the Super Bowl halftime show on Sunday, and apparently we're all supposed to hand out brownie points because it wasn't as visually offensive as it could have been, because he didn't show up in drag wearing prosthetic boobs, so the bar was set in hell. But the whole show was still entirely in Spanish, so most of the audience couldn't actually understand it. The Washington Post tells us it was full of wholesome family values. Others lectured Christians on how we should be celebrating it because Jesus loves people who speak all kinds of languages. But the problem with rocking out to a song sung in a language that you don't understand is that you don't understand it. Allow me to help you out. Here are some of the lyrics that Bad Bunny performed at the Super Bowl halftime show, translated for your convenience. Ready for this? Bet you're not. I'm gonna take them all to the VIP. Say hello to Auntie. Let's take a selfie, say cheese, let the ones I already smile. A Dominican who is a fresh hottie, the one from Barcelona that came by plane and says that my dick is fire. My dick is being chased and I want you to hide it. Grab it like a bonga. She took a pill that made her horny. She f***s in the Audi, not in the Honda. That's what was being performed in front of more than 150 million people at the nation's largest sporting event by a cross-dressing rapper who we're supposed to believe Jesus would have been applauding because he spews his filth in something other than English. But see, here's the thing about diversity. It's not wonderful for its own sake. Beauty and humanity come in all kinds of diverse forms, but so does the contents of my garbage can, which frankly is exactly where this halftime show belongs, even if you couldn't understand why.
Favorite Bad Bunny song?
You know nobody got one.
Favorite Bad Bunny song?
I don't know no Bad Bunny songs.
Favorite Bad Bunny song?
I have no idea.
Favorite Bad Bunny song?
Don't know. I don't have one either.
Favorite Bad Bunny song?
I don't listen to Bad Bunny like that, but she got some his stuff.
What is your favorite Bad Bunny song?
I don't listen to Bad Bunny, so I really don't even have one, man.
Right now on Kalshi, Bad Bunny has a 55% chance to sing Titi Me Pregunta as his first song. What is your favorite Bad Bunny song?
Titi Me Pregunto.
Last time we talked to you, we were talking about the Super Bowl halftime show. So I gotta ask, have you given like some time to like listen to some Bad Bunny and be like,
hell no.
maybe give him a shot?
Absolutely not, man. Look, why don't we get somebody right here from home? How about someone from right here in San Francisco? All these artists right here in the area to play at the Super Bowl. You know, somebody just goes. He speak English, you know. I mean, I don't know if it's gonna be in Spanish or whatever.
The whole thing is gonna be in Spanish. There's a few.
What sense that make? I mean, man, look. Don't give me time.
But Puerto Rico is America.
Puerto Rico is
I'm Puerto Rican too.
Puerto Rico is not America.
It's a territory.
It's a territory. You can't vote. You don't have a right to vote.
Which is a problem. A lot of people would say.
What I'm saying. You can still. It's not U.S. You can call it U.S. It's U.S. territory is what it is. That's all it is.
So I mean, look.
Can you vote?
You know what? Absolutely, I can vote. You know.
So you don't care. You're a U.S. citizen.
And I think they deserve a shot at you know, especially if we're gonna occupy their space, you know, for our benefit. You know, like even in Guam. My wife's from Guam, on that territory. Anyways, it's a lot. We don't have to get into all that. Look, but what I will say.
Puerto Rico.
Oh, I know you don't. I know
nothing like that.
We
I'm
know.
Black. I mean, hey, we got our own problems. But I mean, I just don't. I don't see why they chose that. But the NFL does stuff, you know, that just baffles your mind. So they'll do anything for money, and you know, hey, I thank God I had a chance to play in the National Football League and you know do things I did and play with my family. But as an entity, the NFL is one of the most corrupt organizations it is. I mean, that's just the facts.
All right, you guys, now that the Super Bowl is over, I want to congratulate Bad Bunny for being the absolute worst effing halftime show ever. Can you imagine being known for having the worst Super Bowl halftime show? Bruh. Shame that guy.
Went into the Bad Bunny halftime show with an open mind. I'm a musician. If the beat is good, I want to hear it. If the musicians are good, I want to hear them. The beat was very good. I don't think this guy has any talent. Now, I say that, and I mean it technically speaking. If you don't know it, I'm a musician. I have been for just about all my life. I play a lot of instruments and was very successful at it. Sing a little bit too. The guy doesn't have any talent. I mean, even rapping, the beat wasn't really there for the rap. But you tell me if you think it's appropriate that the halftime show is almost exclusively in a foreign language. Puerto Rico is part of the United States of America. They all grow up learning English and Spanish, so I have no problem with some Spanish. No problem with some fill-in-the-blank language. But the majority of it has to be in the English language. It would be like if we had a halftime at some big soccer event over in a foreign country in Europe or South America or Central America, and we just had somebody rapping in English the entire time or speaking English the entire time or promoting the American culture the entire time. No, you go there and you do what's appropriate for that venue. You have the largest stage on the planet, and the guy almost exclusive. He said, God bless America, or United States. Then he added a bunch of other, Latino countries as well. I felt it was inappropriate. The dance, whatever, you're always going to have suggested dance at a big thing like that. And the beat was very good. But this guy, to me, doesn't have any talent. I don't get it. Lady Gaga sang very well, very short amount of time. He brings in Ricky Martin to do some singing. Ricky Martin's, of course, a very good singer. But you tell me, do you think it was appropriate that it was Spanish language almost the entire time and suggesting that Puerto Rico somehow was represented by what he just did? And it's not. It's in American territory. Give me your comments right now. Come on.
I told you the Bad Bunny halftime show was going to be absolutely horrible. I don't want anybody trying to change my mind. Does the NFL realize that the average guy that has to spend about $800 in order to be able to get every game, those are the people that are paying the bills. Those are the people that are, buying your product. Those are your demographics. And for you to put some artist that none of us really know, that none of us could understand, and your excuse is, well, we're trying to diversify the NFL and get maybe a new Latin audience. Okay, that's great. How about your existing audience that currently pays the bills? How about those people?
Woke Bunny just performed the worst halftime show in history. The NFL is so anti-Trump that they said, screw you to the fan base, and said, we're going to give you something that you don't even understand, and that is just so god-awful. In Bad Bunny, during it, they're just running down with a whole bunch of foreign flags, right? This is like an invasion. And then Bad Bunny lists off like 10 different countries, including America, to basically say we should be inclusive to every single country and have no borders. The NFL needs to wake up. TPUSA had the best halftime show with Kid Rock. Guys, let me know in the comments, did you watch TPUSA halftime show? Did you like it? And hit that follow button. We'll see you later.
We just got one watching the worst Super Bowl in the history of America. I don't care what the numbers say. I was watching Turning Point, but this is why. But I did go back and watch some of the clips of the Super Bowl. I'm gonna tell you why this was the worst, and it's not because we're racist. It's not because we don't like him because he's from Puerto Rico. This is the reason that it was the worst. America is an American it's an American spectacle. It's always United Americans. And this man came out it was all political. The whole messaging behind all of it was political. But then also, he had foreign flags at the end of his video. This is America. You should not be flying foreign flags at our event. You can love your country. But that's disrespectful on the national stage to have a foreign flag. I'm so tired of these people coming to our country, kicking down the door to get here, but then putting their flag up instead of the American flag. If your country means so much to you, go back to where you came from. I'm not saying you can't love your country. You can't love where you came from. But you have an allegiance to that country over the country that has given you all the opportunity and the things that you have. If your country was so good, you would have stayed there. If Somalia, if all these countries were so wonderful, you would have stayed there. That's not racist. That's the truth. The second thing is, the whole performance was in Spanish. I'm sorry, but this is America. We don't have to change our language. You coming to our country, you have to learn. You have to assimilate. We don't have to assimilate. And I'm tired of people telling Americans that we have to change. We need to learn Spanish. We need to assimilate. No, we don't need to assimilate. You came here. You knocked down our doors. You begged to come here. You have to assimilate. So he sang the whole song in Spanish. Nobody knew what was going on. People were booing. I didn't know what was going on. Nobody knew what was going on. Trump said it was horrible. It was definitely a horrible halftime. It was the worst. I would have rather had anybody. I would have took anybody who sings in English, had all this illegal immigration, illegals, and picking cotton with all this other crap that he had going on. I don't think he's talented. I don't like his music. And, yeah, it was horrible. I had people who are not political saying it was horrible. It was horrible.
So the Bad Bunny performance ended at the Super Bowl halftime show, and I didn't understand what he said. Neither did the rest of America, and the left got their 30 minutes of defiance to this administration. But guess what hasn't changed? Donald Trump's still your president, and ICE is still out there deporting people. Have a nice day.